Hello everybody and welcome to part 16 of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. And in this episode, we got on this boat here. And at some point there was a intruder alert. And as it turns out, it wasn't us. So, Cloud and the crew here are now seeing what's going on, and I'm leaving this battle in. We fought these enemies before, so to speak, like at the very beginning of the game. But these guys have now. If you didn't do the carbon bangle thing there, and like you just didn't remember to do it or something, the ones that you steal from these guys here, which is called a Shinra Beta, and it has one more slot better than the Carbon Bangle, but the defense is not as good as the Carbon Bangle. So, I guess you can go with it if you want the slots, but we'll be getting way better equipment later on. So. I probably wouldn't really bother with it unless you really need it, I suppose. So, So at first, I was just if I stole it, it was just whatever. I wasn't really going for stealing it, but the last steal like that right there, I got it, and if I didn't get it that time, I probably would have just either cut this battle out. And I mean, you just wouldn't see it, and I wouldn't have bothered trying to get that. I was just showing off that you can get that with those guys. So, So, this is me showing off what it is, and as you can see, it has one more single slot, and the defense is not that great. It's pretty pathetic, actually. So, and then we just got that wind slash. That's for Yuffie. And so I'm also keeping this battle in too, because these guys are technically new. We fought them on our way to the second bombing mission there, but maybe even the first one too. But this variation is just slightly different. As you can see, they're doing ice magic, and they're not that hard. If you were able to get the beta magic there, like what I'm doing here, you can take them out easily. Because the beta magic there is pretty powerful. So yeah. So some of my materia is almost maxed out. Actually, later on, I actually do start mastering some of my green materia there. This part here, this part here will mark the end of one recording session here. So, I did record more footage for after this part. So, don't worry, there will be some more parts there. I'm not gonna delay it or anything. And so yeah, I recorded the next. Well, this is the other thing. I recorded for about three-ish hours, I think, for the next session. And well, I'll explain after this little thing here.
Really, nigga?
So, the next recording session that I did, I recorded for three hours, I think, and I like to do about maybe, I don't know, maybe like 2, maybe push 4 hours, depending on what's going on. You know, if it's pushing to 4 hours, it's probably because I want to get something done But what happened in the next recording session, and you'll probably see it, is well, here I'll explain it after this battle here. So this is the first Genova battle that you come across, and I'm not sure she has any weaknesses. Like you just saw there's nothing to steal. Beta magic will work very well. Does quite a bit of damage. I will be showing off in this battle here the Chocobo Mog summon here, right here. And this is what the Chocobo Mog materia summon looks like. Now, I believe there is a secondary version of that summon. I think there's a chance that you get a Fat Chocobo summon instead. I think that's the only one that has the... Well, actually, no, that's not true. There's two summon materials that have alternate animations there. And there we go. Actually, we're done. The Chocobo Mog one does it, and the Odin summon does that. Depending on if the character... For the Odin one, and we just got a weight keep there. If the Odin summon, depending on if the enemy is capable of being instantly killed, if it is, then it will do a certain animation, and if not, then it will do a spear strike type thing there. So, I mean, I'll be showing off all the summons here. At some point as I get them. That one right there is Ifrit. And that's just the three of the the basic elemental ones. Actually, no, that's not true. Actually, there's we actually have two more elemental ones that will complete like just the trio type. I'm not really counting the wind as one there, but I'm gonna cut past me sorting through my materia here. So BRB.
12 seconds later.
So yeah, we don't quite have most of the elemental summons there. We still have to get I think it's pronounced Ramu from what I'm hearing. I just call it Rama, but I guess it's whatever you want to call it. Well, that one's the lightning one, and then Titan, which we'll be getting in the next both of those we'll be getting in the next recording session. So yeah. So just a I guess a heads up. As soon as I leave this town here, and I'm out on the overworld there, I'm actually going to be saving and stopping the recording session there, and that's where this part will end. And the next upload will be a new recording session. So, yay! So, I do a little cut, and a few minutes later here, I go into the inn at this place, and I was expecting to see Barrett in there, and there's actually a funny scene, with Barrett, with his sailor outfit that, you saw him with in the previous part there, when he was spying on, the president, and I was expecting to see him in there, but he's in my party, so he's not going to show up in there. But if you don't have him in your party, he'll show up in there, and it's really funny to see the dialogue for that. It's like he denies liking the suit, but he's showing it off in the bathroom there by himself. So it's kind of weird. So there's really not much to say about the scene here. You'll see President Rufus here kind of giving Horseface over here a hard time because he's failing. And so President Rufus here actually heard that Cloud and everybody was on there, and that he also heard about the Sephiroth appearance, and nobody did anything about it or whatever. So the president actually, I know it seems kind of weird that he just came over here and now is getting into a helicopter, but actually, it's to save on the travel time. There's actually the helicopter over here already, and they're going to use the helicopter there to fly around this new continent here. So, not really that weird. It's understandable. So, this thing that I'm going into right now, this place you can buy. If you can amass 300,000 gil, you can buy this at this point. I'm not sure if you might be able to like grind like mastering an all materia, because that sells for 1.4 million gil, so that should be more than enough. But I don't know. It's right now I don't have enough. This is just the dialogue that you get when you don't have enough. And I actually do at some point. I do amass an insane amount of money, and I was able to buy this thing. In fact, the next recording session there, most of the time recording was me trying to... there was a point where I decided to use the second enemy skill materia, and I put it on Barrett. And I went back and tried to get all the enemy skills that Cloud had so far. And I think there was a few of them that I wasn't able to get. But most of it was trying to get this one enemy to not really show up, but to use it on Barrett. And I couldn't... I did get the manipulate materia. And I just couldn't manipulate it so I can use it. So it was kind of weird. So that's why the next recording session might be a tad short, because that was just the reason why. I mean, I recorded for like 3 hours, so I didn't want to record and like for like 4 hours or something like that, and stay up. I did it kind of late at night, so I didn't want to I didn't want to do it so you know, end it so late in the day there. Didn't want to screw up my sleep cycle. So, but so anywho, this guy here is I don't know. He just sits there. He just sleeps. He says he's the manager of this place, but that's all he does is he just sleeps there and just tells you, you know, take whatever you want. I'm just the manager. So, so a few things. I'll start by saying this one here, this platinum bangle here, I did get some, but I don't use it later. I actually ended up not using it, and I was thinking I could use that for grinding my materia a little bit later. But it turns out I didn't actually use it because I wanted the materia slots. So that was kind of an accidental kind of buy there, but yeah. But that motor drive that we got back there, that was for Tifa. And that's similar to Cloud's Force Stealer thing there, where it has 3 single slots and it's a double. And I do utilize that for actually mastering my materia quite efficiently later in the next recording session. So I will be mastering quite a few materias, and so you'll probably see me take those off and put something else in its place. And eventually I just have it at some point where it's whatever. The next, actually, just to point out, the next, well, actually here, this is where I cut past, thinking that Bear is in this inn over here, and he wasn't in there, so I just cut past all that. There's nothing really in there. You could talk to the guy there that's in there if you want to sleep there, if you need to. I think it's like 300 gil or something like that, but So anyways, so the next recording session I end with completing the first trip to Nanakai's hometown, which is actually kind of soonish coming up. After this place, we'll be going to another town, and then we will be going to Nanakai's hometown. So, so yeah. So we see Hojo here, and he's just kind of slow bathing, you know. Probably the first time that Hojo is actually relaxing instead of, you know, working on something. So, so Hojo here is just kind of the, you know, the ex machina of knowing where to go next, because, well, I mean, the next, it's kind of straightforward on where you gotta go, because, it's kind of almost in a straight line on where you gotta go, so to speak. Because you can't, we can't cross a river. We'll need a special vehicle for that. So we have to kind of go around the long way, and it's kind of obvious on where you gotta go, so it's pretty easy. So, Hojo here will eventually tell us to head west, I believe. And, just kind of telling us where they're going. I don't know why he tells us, but, But that's what I mean by the Ex Machina. He just tells us where to go. And after that, after he tells us all this, you know, we head out of the town, and then I save and quit and end the recording session, like I mentioned before. So, speaking of Aerith's parents, we actually do get to see a recording thing like way later in the game, but we get to see a recording of the parents there, and we find out what they were doing before she was born and all that. But we'll get into that topic when we get to it, so... So anyways, this is pretty much the end of the video here. I hope you liked the video, and please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video there, so take care, guys.